Hey there! So in my last video I said goodbye to 2021 by trying on all the things that I made last year, ranking them and just showing you all the things that I made. In this video I want to say hello to 2022 and I want to talk about all the projects that I have in mind for this year. And this year I want to participate in the Make9 challenge, and if you don't know what it is, it's basically a challenge in which you pick 9 projects or ideas of what you want to sew in a whole year. And the reason that I want to participate is that I really feel like I can use the commitment to a project like this, and the reasons for that are that first of all I want to use my fabric stash. So at the beginning when I started sewing I thought that I wouldn't buy that much of fabrics without specific ideas for them, but then I just started visiting fabric stores and just couldn't resist buying some fabric, and I ended up with a fabric stash that is maybe not so big compared to other sewing people fabric stashes, but for me it's just a little bit overwhelming and it's just a little bit too big. So first of all I wanted to focus on projects that I would have fun making, but also that would use fabrics that I already have. And the same with sewing patterns. I have a lot of sewing patterns that I bought but just never got to making them. And second of all, looking at all the things that I made last year, I realized that I don't wear a lot of things that often. Even the things that I really like how they turned out, they just not what I usually go for. For example, I don't wear that much of dresses, and I sewed a lot of dresses last year, and then I know that I wear tops a lot, but I didn't make as many tops in the style that I usually would pick for myself, so I want to fix that this year. And the third thing is that I want to challenge myself. So I'm really proud of all the things that I've done last year, and I think that I really progressed with my sewing skills. And this year I feel like I want to pick more like intermediate projects. So I hope that in a year I would consider myself an intermediate sewer, because right now I still feel like I'm a beginner, maybe an advanced beginner, but still. And yeah, I just wanted to make more challenging projects. And so as I said, I have like a fabric pile here, and I really tried to think hard about what would be the best projects for these fabrics, but also what I could use in my wardrobe, and also what I could make to just challenge myself and to learn more. So for the first project I have this selection of corduroy fabrics. I have a few, and these are all remnants. Some are very small and some are bigger, and I want to make a patchwork jacket from it. I think about some simple jackets, something definitely cropped with an easy collar and with pockets here. I've never done any outerwear, so I don't want to go for something really hard, and I think it will look cute as patchwork. And second is this, I'm not sure how you would call it, it's like a puff jacket material with all the interfacing here. So what I have in mind for that is a pattern by Vicky Sews that I already purchased last year, and I bought this fabric specifically for it, but I just never made it. The pattern is pretty new, it's from Vicky Sews' new collection, so I probably purchased it in December or something like that, and then I purchased the fabric right away and just put it on my fabric stash. And I wanted to put it in my Make9 to really make sure that I will make it, and I hope I will start making it this month. It's a lapel collar, by the way, and the reason why I need it is that I have 2 coats that I really like, but I don't like wearing them when it's really cold outside because of the neckline here. So I don't like this cold gap here, and when I saw this pattern I really thought this is something good for me, because I really think that I will wear these coats more. This fabric, it's turned out to be a little bit too shiny for my liking. I bought it online, so I never saw it before that, but I think it's just a detail. It's not a full jacket, so I think it will look okay. And I might end up filming the whole process, because it will be the first time that I use Vicky Sew's patterns, and I'm quite interested how it will go for a person with skills like mine, like I said, advanced beginner. And the next project is a top, and I have this jersey fabric here for it. So I don't have a lot of this fabric. It's probably a little bit under 1 meter. For a long time I didn't have any idea for it. I bought it as a remnant in a fabric store for very cheap, and I really love the color. It's pretty similar to what I'm wearing now. But like I said, I wasn't sure what to make from it. Focusing more, like I said, on what I wore last year, I realized that I really like cute fitted tops, and I didn't make a lot of it. I did make 2 turtlenecks last year, mock necks maybe, but they were for colder weather, and so I thought that I really could use something really summery. And the idea for this fabric is a croco top by Isa in Stitches. It's actually a free pattern. I think it's really cute, it's kind of sexy, and it's really fitted. And last year also I got a back tattoo, and it shows a lot of back because there's only like ties in the back, so I think it will be really cute and really something that I would wear a lot, and that I could show off my back tattoo in. And I already have the pattern printed. It's just this one piece, and I love how little of the fabric you need for it. And the next project is also, it's a jersey fabric, and it has these little holes in it, like dots. From this I want to also make some fitted, like everyday top. I'm also thinking about using the pattern that I made last year, that I made all these mock necks with, but I want to make it more fitting for spring and summer, so maybe I would make a different neckline and definitely short sleeves. And the next fabric is this embroidered cotton. So I actually used the fabric last year, and I made a blouse with it, and I consider this blouse to be my, I would say, top 3 failed projects of last year. I hate this blouse, and I want to make another blouse from it, but that is more gathered. I think about crop top, gathered both on the waist and on the neckline. Here I think about making a turtleneck kind of, but gathered. They also want to make gathered sleeves. And next I have 2 fabrics, and they are very similar. I think it's the same fabric but in 2 different colors, and I want to make a dress from it. And I know I said that I will not make as many dresses this year, and I stick to it, but I think I will just maybe make 1 or maybe 2, but not more than that. This is a cotton fabric, and it's quite stiff and it keeps its form, I think, and I think it will make a cute dress. It's not really a good fabric for a blouse or something like this, in my opinion. So I always wanted to make a dress of it, but when I bought it I didn't have any pattern in mind or anything like this, and I considered 2 patterns to use. So the first one is Rose Cafe Bustier dress by Daria Pattern Making. I think it would look super cute in one of these, but I'm not sure if it's a style of a dress that I would wear a lot, so I will think about it. But my second choice is a McCall pattern. It's a button-up dress that I saw in Rosary Apparel video, and right away I really fell in love with this pattern, and I did end up purchasing it. And I'm not also yet 100% sure about it, because I'm not sure if this kind of like busy fabric would be good for a project like that, because it's quite detailed. I think I could use a recommendation here, but yeah, one of these two fabrics this year will be turned into a dress for sure. And the next thing is this like sheer fabric. I don't know how you call it. It's quite shiny, and it's actually an old curtain from IKEA that I bought like literally at least 10 years ago, probably more. I've been seeing a lot of sheer dresses and blouses from a fabric like this, but maybe a less shiny. So at the beginning I thought about making a dress from it, but I don't think it would look good in such a shiny material. So now I think I will make a button-up shirt from it, maybe a crop top one. And the idea I got from an ad on Instagram. I've never done a button-up shirt before, and I'm really not feeling comfortable with making buttonholes, so I think I can use it as a learning experience, and I will not be very sad if this material gets wasted. And the last fabric that I have, and it's penultimate project actually, is this flannel. It's 100% cotton, and I got it last year, and I wanted to make a shirt from it, again button-up shirt, but like a longer version I think, but I felt a little bit intimidated. I just can't wait longer, and I already have a pattern I think picked. It's from Burda. I will make a few changes here and there I think, but overall I really like the pattern. As I said, I quite like wearing fitted tops, and I really think that this detail with a belt will make me wear it a lot. I think I will make it maybe in spring, so I don't want to rush for it, but I want to put it in my makenine challenge to just really not forget about it and really force myself to be brave and go for it. And for my last project, I don't have a fabric, and I want to make some pants or trousers this year for the first time. I did make sweatpants already, but I want to make some pants that I would wear outside. So this year I realized that I really feel most comfortable in pants that are fitted in my waist but more loose in the hip area. I've been seeing a lot of patterns that I really like, but I don't have any picked yet, and I don't have fabric for it because I've never really bought any fabric that would make a good pant, I think. I'm really not sure what fabric to go for. It may be corduroy because I've been quite obsessed with corduroy, but it may be some cotton or even linen. I think it will depend on what season I will start making it. So yeah, I think it wraps up my makenine challenge plan. If you have any suggestions for any patterns for me for the projects that I mentioned, then leave a comment down below. And if you yourself take part in makenine challenge, then let me know what you are making. I love getting inspiration from other sewing people. And also a quick announcement, maybe you've seen some of my tattoo videos, so from time to time I would put a tattoo video on this channel, but I don't think it really makes sense because I don't think there's many people interested in both sewing and tattoos. So I decided to start another channel to just put occasionally a tattoo video there, and maybe some other video if I have any ideas for something that I would like to make but don't make sense on this channel. So if you're interested in tattoo content from me, check out my other channel. It's called Elevina Y. It's only one video there about my white tattoo I got on my finger. It's like a story time, so yeah, check it out if you're interested in that kind of content. But getting back to this video, if you liked it, then make sure to click the thumbs up. And for more sewing and cross-stitch related content, consider subscribing. And I think that's it for today, so see you in the next one. Bye!